This year has already been a stellar one for video game releases. You likely have a backlog of games that you haven't completed, and that's a good thing, because April is the first real down month for 2022. You know us at Sifted. We tell you the truth, even if it's not pretty. So while we've only found 9 games truly worth recommending in the next 30 days, a few of them are must-buys. Let's check them out. While we just learned that the sequel to Breath of the Wild has been delayed, again, let's not forget that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has been in development for 5 years. It's not easy squeezing all 9 Star Wars flicks into one brick-built video game, but that's exactly what Traveler's Tales has done. Relive all the iconic moments in LEGO-fied comedic glory, using 300 different heroes and villains. It's the ultimate Star Wars video game, and is coming to every platform to make sure every fan can enjoy it. Sony's Hardball Simulation used to be a PlayStation exclusive, but all that changed last year with its debut on Xbox. It worked. The game sold far better than it ever has, despite being basically given away for free on Game Pass. Even though the real MLB season is delayed due to greed, this year's video game is crossing the plate right on time. With a brand new commentary team, tweaks to pitching and hitting, online cooperative play, new wrinkles for franchise mode, and a release for Nintendo Switch, the franchise has received a couple free agent pickups for 2022. Chrono Cross is one of Square Enix's most overlooked masterpieces. Well, if you talk to some people anyway. Back when I worked at GameSpot when it was released in 2000, it was given a perfect 10 by one of our reviewers, and it's been a controversial score ever since. At the very least, it's a solid turn-based JRPG that has received much less praise than its predecessor, Chrono Trigger. It's been remade for HD as Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition, well, kind of. The character models have been rebuilt and the backgrounds are spruced up, but it still has that lo-fi PlayStation 1 appeal. If you spent any time in the arcades back in the day, then you've likely spent a ton of time with Sega's quarter-munching light gun franchise, The House of the Dead. It's bordered on a so bad it's good aesthetic from the start, and we're hoping this revamped take on the very first game doesn't lose that campy charm. It's a Switch exclusive for now, which makes sense because it has motion controllers by default, but rumblings of other platforms have already surfaced. Unsurprisingly, the visuals have received a major upgrade, which makes the gore a little more convincing. And there's even cooperative play to get friends and family involved in the zombie blasting. We were moderate fans of Back 4 Blood when it launched back in October. While the game didn't sell especially well, its appearance on Game Pass on launch day has been a huge boon to its future. Sporting over 10 million players, its community is gigantic, and it's been waiting for new content. Enter the first real DLC expansion, Tunnels of Terror. Featuring 2 new playable characters, 8 skins, 3 new monsters, new weapons, and even a new PvE variant, there's plenty to sink your teeth into when this cooperative zombie blaster rises from the grave once more. Crotch rockets have failed to gain the same traction as their 4-wheeled counterparts when it comes to video games, but the MotoGP franchise won't give up. Year after year, it keeps improving, and 2022 is no different. While the base game hasn't been rebuilt, the small details that make the sport so interesting keep piling up. This year, players have more control over bike suspensions, while the tracks are enhanced with better reactions when riding over curves. The slipstream mechanic is more realistic, affecting tire and brake temperatures for both players and AI riders. And for the first time in series history, local 2-player split screen has been included. Online multiplayer also features crossplay support on consoles from different generations. It's authentic, accessible, and only a few things feel better between your legs. The Serpent Rogue is one of the most unique games to release in April. It's an action-adventure set in medieval times, but that's where the contrivances end. Evil is spreading across the land, but the Warden is on the way to stop it. That's you. Craft potions, tame wild animals, just be careful. Every action you make in this roguelite world has consequences. Leave too many items littered around an area and rodents will arrive. Leave bodies unburied and ghouls will be lured to their scent. Choose wisely and carry on. While we wait, and wait, for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, another game in the same bloodline is about to be released. Blood Hunt is a free-to-play battle royale shooter set in the world of darkness. If you're tired of SMGs, assault rifles, and shotguns, perhaps vampire powers are more your speed. Though you do get the traditional weapons, going invisible, climbing vertical walls, super jumps, and more give the game its own appeal. It's all set in dark, narrow alleyways, and while the play area does shrink like other battle royale games, its shape is random. While we can't 100% promise you'll have a bloody good time with it, we can promise it will be something different. And it's free to play, so the risk is minimal. It's hard to believe it's been 16 years since Wii Sports took over the pop culture discussion that transcended otaku and flooded into nursing homes and local news broadcasts across the globe. It was a certified sensation with its motion-controlled renditions of tennis, bowling, and more. Nintendo is hoping we're willing to party like it's 2006 with Nintendo Switch Sports. This collection of sports, including soccer, volleyball, badminton, bowling, tennis, and sword fighting, relies on the Switch Joy-Con motion controls, which are vast improvements over the old Wii Remote. If you buy the physical version, it comes with the Ring Fit Adventure leg strap to use for the soccer game. Best of all, while it includes local multiplayer support to relive those early aughts magic, you can also head online and bowl against 15 other players, play 4-on-4 soccer, or just climb the 12 levels of rankings. While it's not exactly pushing the envelope, it's a lot easier than dusting off that old Wii and trying to get it to work with your new TV. New sports will also be added to the package eventually, with golf launching as a free update this fall. Thanks for checking out our rundown of the games to keep an eye on in April 2022. If you like our content, please consider pledging to our Patreon at patreon.com/sifted. We'll see you in May.